Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The Lakers will continue to push for the signing of Walker Kessler from the Utah Jazz. The player is young, athletic and a great rim protector. Manager Rob Pelinka said Walker Kessler has the perfect profile to shine for the Lakers. Kessler will put the Lakers in a position to win championships, due to his youth and the youth of Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. The Lakers will invest heavily to sign Walker Kessler. When the 2025 NBA offseason begins, the Los Angeles Lakers will have a clear priority: improving its center. It's a goal they nearly completed in February, but a failed physical cost them Mark Williams and sent the front office back to the drawing board without an immediate opportunity for rectification. The pursuit of improvement may not be over just yet. Lakers could have shot at Walker Kessler if Jazz prioritized Kyle Filipowski. Kessler has been on Los Angeles's radar for the better part of the past year. He surfaced in trade rumors in July of 2024, and the Lakers were active in their attempts to acquire Kessler from the Jazz as recently as late January, seemingly implying sustained interest. Unfortunately, Utah's asking price has been understandably high for one of the most promising young big men in the NBA. At 23 years of age, Kessler is already producing at a level that would have him in Defensive Player of the Year award discussions if Utah were better as a team. Thus far in 2024-25, he's averaging 11.1 points, 12.2 rebounds, 4.6 offensive boards, 1.7 assists, and 2.4 blocks in 30.0 minutes per game. Kessler leads the NBA in blocks per game, ranks number 2 in offensive rebound percentage, and is number 5 in both EFG% and rebound percentage, all the while forcing opponents to shoot 10.8% worse within 6 feet of the rim. Compounded by his 2025-26 salary of just $4,878,938, it's easy to see why the Lakers are interested in adding him to the rotation. He'd provide instant value on the glass and in the paint, thus helping to address two of the team's most pressing issues. Los Angeles is number 27 in the NBA in second-chance points per game and ranks in the bottom half of the association in points allowed in the paint, areas in which Kessler thrives. With Filipowski breaking out, it stands to reason that Utah could think twice about Kessler as the long-term answer down low. It certainly doesn't hurt the Lakers' chances that the Jazz are being outscored by an absurd 20.7 points per 100 possessions when Filipowski and Kessler are both on the court. Nearly a year after initial interest was explored, the Lakers may finally get the chance to add Kessler at center and find their defensive anchor of the future. Luka and the Lakers believe they can win a championship after wrapping up the Pacific title. After the Los Angeles Lakers beat Houston on Friday night to clinch the Pacific Division title and the third seed in the playoffs with their 50th victory of the season, their post-game celebration was both wild and wet. The jubilant shouts and roars from their locker room could be heard through the cement walls of the tunnel in their downtown arena. The aquatic element of the festivities became obvious moments later when coach J.J. Redick emerged with damp hair and wearing a green Philadelphia Eagles sweatshirt, which he called the only dry item of clothing I have. Hopefully, in the next 9 days, the $17,000 in damage to the carpet can get fixed, Redick said jokingly. There was about 8 ice buckets put on me. Redick and his players had earned a few moments of fun. A team led by a rookie head coach and LeBron James has navigated through a massive midseason trade, survived several recent setbacks and emerged as a clear contender for a deep playoff run. And perhaps even a title challenge for a franchise with 17 banners already in the rafters? I feel like we can win a championship, to be honest with you, Austin Reeves said. The reason for that is I know everybody in that locker room believes that. James didn't speak to the media after the game, but Luka Doncic echoed Reeves' assessment of the Lakers' belief in their championship quality after they wrapped up the division with their 7th win in 10 games down the stretch. I think we have the team to do it, said Doncic, who scored 39 points in 3 quarters against the Rockets. When everybody is locked in, we're a hard team to beat, so that's our goal. The goal seems increasingly realistic, which is even more impressive because this version of the Lakers has only been together for 2 months. Doncic played his first game for Los Angeles on February 10, several days after the Dallas Mavericks shocked the basketball world by dealing the Slovenian superstar in a package for Anthony Davis. The Lakers are 19-12 since then, not a jaw-dropping record, but one that stands out given the upheaval they've faced. "The guys that have been here all along, they went through every single peak and valley," Redick said. "I think even this third iteration of this team has gone through a bunch of peaks and valleys. Just incredibly proud of our team. It's an accomplishment to win 50 games in the regular season in any year, particularly in this year, in this Western Conference." The Lakers now have one of the NBA's best scorers in their lineup next to the top scorer in basketball history, and the partnership is increasingly enticing. Doncic and James combined for 53 points in 53 minutes against the Rockets in what was probably their final outing before the playoffs begin next weekend. Los Angeles also finished 31-10 at home, posting the third-best home record in the league. Clinching the number 3 seed means the Lakers can rest their top players Sunday in Portland, and everyone can get some time off next week while the play-in tournament occurs. Los Angeles had to slog through the play-in games in each of the previous 2 seasons after finishing 7th in the West with James and Anthony Davis. When the Lakers finally learn their first-round matchup Sunday, they can begin mentally preparing for the final chapter in a season full of drama, but still lacking a Hollywood ending. "I was joking with my best friend the other day, talking about how I feel like this year has been 5 years in total, but then again, it feels like it just started at the same time," Reeves said. "As much as this group has been through, every time we hit any type of adversity, we bounce right back, and that's all you can ask of a group." Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves like 3-seed Lakers title chances. After the Lakers closed out their last home game of the regular season by routing the Rockets 140-109 on Friday night to clinch the number 3 seed in the Western Conference, Austin Reeves joked that the team's campaign, at times, felt like 5 seasons in one. All the ups and downs and twists and turns Los Angeles endured provided Reeves with clarity as he looked ahead to the postseason. "I feel like we could win a championship, to be honest with you," Reeves said. Luka Doncic, who scored 39 points on 13 of 19 shooting through 3 quarters Friday, agreed with Reeves. "That's our only goal," Doncic said. "I think we have the team to do it." 6 ESPN. The Lakers made sure to enjoy their victory Friday night. Coach J.J. Redick had to change into a Kelly Green Philadelphia Eagles sweatshirt before his post-game news conference after being soaked in the locker room as players bombarded him with ice buckets to celebrate the team's 50th win. "The whole locker room is literally water," Rui Hachimura said with a smile. "Straight water." Hachimura said Redick told the team that after he was hired in June, leaving behind a burgeoning career as an NBA broadcaster and podcaster, he set 2 goals for himself: to win 50 games and to secure the number 3 seed. 76 of the NBA's 78 champions were the number 3 seed or better. On Friday, he accomplished both. "Just incredibly proud of our team," Redick said after apologizing for the $17,000 in damages he estimated the Lakers caused to the locker room carpet. "It's an accomplishment to win 50 games in the regular season in any year. I think particularly in this year, in this Western Conference, it is. And it's a credit to our players. Each one at different points in time has contributed to winning. They've all participated in a winning culture." Though Doncic has emerged as Los Angeles's best player down the stretch, this Lakers team got to this point with LeBron James leading the way for the past 7 years. James, who exited the game after putting up 14 points and 8 assists in 22 minutes before appearing to tweak his left hip/groin area, is fine, according to Redick. The 22-year veteran left the arena without speaking to reporters but congratulated the team with a post on X after the game. "Man, I was going to say something but it's useless at this point in my career," James wrote. Anyways, more important, congratulations JJ on a 50-win season in the West and postseason nod. Though it is unclear what James was specifically referring to when he wrote that he wanted to say something, former Detroit Pistons great Isaiah Thomas had criticized him for going through his personal workout 5 hours before tip-off without a shirt on during NBA TV's coverage of the game. I just totally, 100% object to this, Thomas said when the camera showed James' early pregame routine. I just think the professionalism in our NBA league has diminished so much. It is also unclear which team Los Angeles will face in the first round. The Golden State Warriors, Minnesota Timberwolves, and Denver Nuggets all have a chance to secure the number 6 seed in the West, and lock in the Lakers as an opponent, heading into the final 2 days of the regular season this weekend. For now, the Lakers will travel to play the Portland Trail Blazers in the regular season finale Sunday and will surely hold out the bulk of their rotation players and then have a week off before hosting Game 1 of their first-round series next weekend. The good part of the season is coming, so you got to stay ready, got to stay locked in, but for sure, the rest is going to be great for me, Doncic said. It will be the first time the Lakers open the playoffs with a home game since 2010-11, Phil Jackson's last season as coach. The Lakers were the number 1 seed in 2019-20, but the postseason was played in the NBA bubble in Orlando, Florida. And they will have the number 1 all-time playoff point scorer in James and the number 2 player in playoff scoring average in Doncic. It's not just me and LeBron, Doncic said. We have a great team around us, everybody helps us in so many ways. So if we want to win the championship, it's going to take all of us.